fixture fitness, all the usual stuff. But this week we've had an unusual situation. Not only has Callum McGregor, of course, got a great fixture this week, but Odsonne Edouard is scheduled to start for Crystal Palace this week against an Everton team in freefall, and he could very easily pick up a decisive. And if we look at the scores we've seen from Charlie Mulgrew over the last 2 games, again, a very decisive, capable player in his own right, we potentially have the spine to make an attempt at All-Star Unique. But, you know, after weighing everything up, I think we're going to ultimately decide against it and stick with the status quo for the prioritisation this week. But there was a lot of headaches and a lot of teams drafted and deleted repeatedly. So a lot of thoughts went into the teams this week, probably more so than, and I never thought I would say this, probably more so than ever before. Now, there has been plenty of transfers over the last, since the last time we were here. We're not going to be going into any transfers today, so don't even try to. If someone is going to be in the matchday squad, we can talk about them. But any transfers, we'll talk about that on Monday. It feels like New York City are starting to pick up some form. A lot of consistent selections in the starting 11. The results are starting to improve. Draws are turning into wins. And, Dallas Dallas are not, in my opinion, a strong road team traditionally, particularly for some of the individuals was mainly what I'm thinking about when I say that. So I'm going all in with New York this week. I think we're going to get a bucket of goals from the attacking pieces if we get Santi Rodriguez starting. Talles Magno has started enough games. It feels like he's getting a good run of, match tempo, and he just needs to get a good game under his belt where he really, all the magic comes off. And I think Santi Rodriguez starting could play a big part in that. I'll be playing the jersey number stack in Cap 240 this week for Sorare. So as long as the guys all get on the pitch and start the game and play football the way I expect them to, I'm fully confident that this team is going to deliver for me this week. Now, there is a lot of selection question marks over Celtic going into this game week, but fully confident the team's probably going to score 3 or 4 goals. It's just a matter of who's going to start, when are the goals going to come. It's that sort of game. For me, there's maybe a wee bit of a question mark over some of the defensive situations. Maybe there's some unforeseen rotation that might happen, but I'm going to double up on Greg Taylor for rare and super rare. I do have Cameron Carter-Vickers in the squad now, and I will be playing him in All-Star Rare Pro. And for me, I'm going to be playing all my attackers. I'm doubling up with Kyogo and Maeda in All-Star Rare and Super Rare. So I just think they're the most guaranteed to actually start. Jota will play another 23s this week for me too. And jersey number Matt O'Reilly is the new midfielder that's going to come in for All-Star Rare to complete that stack with Joe Hart. Callum McGregor will fill in at Super Rare, of course. And I think this is a great game for Haksabanovic to come off the bench. And with me not being too sure about Jota, I do believe if Jota is anywhere near the pitch, Jota and Haksabanovic are probably going to share the 90 minutes anyway. So I'm actually just going to play both of them together in an under-23 pro team that, I'm not overly excited about, but with a Liam Scales super rare in that squad, with them playing Rangers on the Sunday, that gives me something to cheer on if Jota and Haksabanovic do something on the Saturday. There's only former Celtic players in the team with Carter-Vickers, which is David Marshall, Georgios Giakoumakis and Victor Wanyama. Captain Nico Ladero fills out the All-Star Rare Pro team. I'm really excited about Road to Glory this week. Last week's edition that we've brought in Kaufman. Again, the full details of all this will come out on Sunday, so stay tuned to the channel for all of that. But Kaufman's been brought in for this game week. He's going to play up front. We'll have Vassen and Ferro in defence, Captain Was in midfield, and then that leaves us with 44 points, and we're going to bring Tony in. Tony Watt is going to be playing, looks like he's going to be starting, according to Play Sharper, for St Mirren at home to Kilmarnock. And Tony's due a goal, and we back him on the road to glory to do so. By doing that, we're also going to be able to get 3 semi-pro lineups out using Magno, Brais Mendes and Filip Kostic as captains, and we'll see how those 3 strategies all play out. We're going to go live now to the So Rare Game Week deadline stream. Fist bumps are always there on arrival, and in the live chat is where we get all the breaking news across the internet about what players are going to be in and out this game week right before the deadline, before we set those priority teams. I hope to see you there, and good luck this game week.
Good afternoon, good morning, everyone. Thanks a lot for joining us. We're here, we're live. I don't know what you think about that, if you prefer that over the tunes or not. I know it's a wee bit longer, we'll see what we can do about that. But Harry, thanks a lot for joining me, my man. How we doing?
Doing well, thank you, mate. Yeah, doing really, really well.
Buzzing for it. So it's a wee bit been smash bang wallop trying to get the press conference done and all that for the stream. But Harry, as we've done it like last night, and then we're coming into the stuff today, as we know about the deadline stream, there's always last minute changes. There's always something going on at the 11th hour and the 59th minute where we get some breaking news, we maybe get some training pictures, or we don't get some training pictures, or some press conferences. there'll be tons of stuff to get into. I'm sure there'll be some chops and changes to the teams, but overall, it's another weekend where, you know, everything goes, all the cards are playing, there's matches all over the place, and, you know, it's where the dreams start. Is Friday morning, isn't it? Or Friday afternoon, we're at it now.
Yeah, 100%. No, it should be a jam-packed weekend again. Yeah, like last week, obviously the introduction of the Brazilian league. Again, we should have a full sort of fixture of leagues and divisions and we're kind of cooking at this time of the season. Obviously, it is gunning towards the end of the season for a lot of European clubs and teams and leagues. But we've got basically everyone playing effectively, right?
So everyone is gunning, everyone is going. And if you're joining us live, thank you very much. Fist bump to everyone on arrival, of course. If you didn't catch the intro, now we've done the little press conferencey thing for it. Let me know what you thought about it in the live stream or in the comment section after you've caught this after we've been live. Fist bump to everyone after we've been live, of course. If you want to support the stream today, but Harry, we've put a little trailer, a little I think this is your screen. Yep. We've got a little trailer out on Twitter. So if you jump onto Twitter at Quinny3001, you can there we go, right camera. You can jump over to here, find this little tweet. You can actually get taken right back to the stream. So all you need to do is hit a like and a retweet, and you can click on that little video or click on the link or whatever, and then come straight back here with me and Harry Boy. But if you want to support the stream, give a wee retweet, give a wee like, let people know what you're up to. Are you here to build your teams? Are you here for news? Are you here for the banter? Let us know everything and anything. But I can see, Harry, lots of regulars are in the live chat. I see some famous faces. Like Josh Forth, who is the jinx of the chat. He's told us he's not going to be here, or he is here. So it's going to be a bunch of. I misread it the first time, and then I remembered I misread it. SR Monkey, patron saint of the club, is of course here as well. We've got Weaselmont, Predictology, Edward, who's a member as well. Lots of legends and heroes here with us as well. As of course Laird, Harry, you're in the chat as well. Mikey Basson, Jonathan Gargi, lots of heroes and legends getting ready for the game week. 1 more short of 2 years. Supporting the FC Barcelona Foundation for Josh Forth. I tip my cap to you. Thanks very much for your support. Legend of the club that you are, Josh. Grant Smith, good to see you, my man. And yeah, we're getting buckled in, Harry. This is, like you said, this is the sharp end of the season. This is where, in Europe anyway, this is where titles are decided. This is where Champions League dreams are made or broken, and, you know, managers get sacked in the summer and transfers that need to happen, and all the drama kind of unfolds here, there, and everywhere. Normally, the kind of opening part of the stream, I think the intro was a little bit longer, but normally we like to kind of dance about a bit and talk some gibberish before we get into the meat and the bones. But with the longer kind of intro we've had, and with, you know, time against us, Harry, it is less than 2 hours to the deadline. Do you want to show us the best matches we've got, Harry, this week on world football, I guess you would call it?
Yeah, let's do it. Why not? I'll just share my Sorare data screen.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, I didn't want to mention it before we went live because I knew you would have got ultimately excited. But
Just makes my life so much harder.
Your boys are back on top, Quinny. It's been a couple of weeks since we've seen Celtic on top of this Game Week Centre matchups tab. If any of you don't know what this tab is, go to the latest Game Week 365 if you do have Sorare, of course, matchups, and it'll give you, you know, from best to worst effectively, you know, the matchups for this weekend. And yeah, like you said, Celtic are flying high this week. I think last week we had Rangers, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I think it was. Yeah, Rangers last week. Obviously Celtic this week at home to Motherwell. Biggest percentage win probability at 87%, massive clean sheet probabilities, as well as the 3 goals scored or more, which is 71%. Quinn, I don't think I've seen many higher than that, if I'm being honest. And I mean, yeah, it doesn't. No one really comes close apart from Benfica at 63%, I guess. But yeah, 2 challenger teams flying high on first and second. Benfica obviously just coming off that Champions League exit. Obviously drew 3-3 in the game, gave a decent account of themselves away in Milan, but obviously wasn't enough. And yeah, obviously back to leagues and trying to win this Portuguese league. And they play Sunday, so I think they've had enough rest of you'd like to hope, and hopefully they can sort of turn their sort of, you know, barred a couple of weeks around. They lost to Porto a couple of weeks ago in the derby, and yeah, have struggled since. So yeah, that will be a big game.
Top. They're only clear by 4 points. You know,
there was a massive gap at one point. I think it was like 10 points or something. But since then, obviously, like I said, it went a bit shaky for them, and results haven't gone their way. And yeah, they need to bounce back. So yeah, obviously, it's a great fixture for them at home to, I think it's Estoril. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, on paper, it's great. Of course, it's great, but you know that don't sort of underestimate what, you know, going out of the Champions League can kind of do to a team, you know, morale wise. So yeah, definitely have a think about that. Liverpool at home to Forest. I mean, is there an easier game in the Premier League right now? Really? Forest are just being turned over left, right, and centre, and yeah, big game for Liverpool, but equally a big game for Arsenal as well at home to Southampton. Two probably the best teams you'd want to play at home. For Arsenal and Liverpool. And yeah, there's going to be, like we always say, a challenger seems to be quite high up in terms of the top 10 of this matchups tab. So what we got: Celtic, Benfica, we've got Ghent in there, we've got Fenerbahce, and then we've got
But
Club
I think
Brugge.
that little PSG, Arsenal, Liverpool trinket
sure.
right at the top there.
I was going to say,
champion power this week,
Yeah, I was going to say, it's kind of, even though there is always champions.
Like none of them have played midweek, have they? None of them played midweek, so they're fresh as a daisy.
Yeah, none of no. I mean, Liverpool played Monday, but yeah, no, none of them have played midweek technically. Arsenal played tonight actually. So
Friday
yeah,
night
no,
game. Nice.
yeah, Friday night game. Obviously, PSG are away to Angers, who are bottom of the league. Could be a bit of a romp in there. So yeah, definitely keep an eye on. Keep an eye on. Obviously, we always have to keep an eye on both sort of regions if you're playing them and trying to see where you can distribute your cards. But Challenger seems evidently quite good for matchups, but maybe not as good as we normally see at Quinny. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think? Obviously, we've got two at the top, but other than that, I mean, I don't know. Ghent obviously played midweek. Fenerbahce played midweek. Club Brugge didn't, to be fair. They've got a good fixture. AZ just played, obviously went through, which is great, but they're at home. Decent fixture, I guess. Feyenoord, Utrecht are no mug. So I don't know. Porto play Pacos de Ferreira. Actually, they're like 17th in the league. So yeah, there is some good fixtures, but not, there's no Ajax up there. Ajax are playing PSV, I think. So there's certain things that we can kind of cross off this week in terms of teams, I guess, and how well they're going to score.
I don't see Bayern. I thought Bayern had a good fixture this week.
Bayern play Mainz, I believe.
Yes, that feels like a good Bayern fixture to me.
I don't know. Mainz are tricky. Yeah, they're over here, but they're away as well. I mean, Mainz are no mugs. They're actually a decent team, and obviously this Bayern team have not showed much recently, albeit against one of the best teams in the world in Man City. It was always going to be tough, but yeah, I don't know. I think that's a tough fixture personally.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. Well, I don't know. I think Mainz away is a game I would think Bayern would be looking to score 4 goals in. Traditionally 20 have got a good game there. They're a bit of an outlier, a wee sneaky one I see on screen at the moment.
Yeah, home to Sparta. Don't mind that. Milan at home to Lecce. Yeah, that's not bad. But yeah, Vitesse at home to Excelsior. Burnley at home. I mean, Burnley have been struggling to win games recently. They've been keeping clean sheets for the most part, but at home to QPR, which I guess won't be easy, but you'd like to think Burnley at home is a nice fixture. I guess we probably overlooked the Real Madrid fixture as well, at home to Celta Vigo.
Well, the thing with the Real Madrid Celta Vigo fixture is, Real Madrid, what did they do with their team, this weekend,
Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't easy. It wasn't exactly a hard game, was it, against Chelsea? Do you know what I mean? It was a walk in the park in terms of a lot of those players played 90 minutes, but I doubt their legs feel that, I doubt they feel that leggy. I know it was away, there's traveling involved, of course, but I don't see there being too much. There'll be rotations, but I don't think it'll be that excessive, to be honest.
Yeah, I just don't know. I don't think that's a clean game for. Obviously, I'm a biased Celta Vigo wise, but I think obviously the Real Madrid team are absolute ballers in the Champions League, but they've not won that many leagues, and there's a reason for that, and it might just be one player they swap around, or it might be, who knows, man, we'll see. But yeah, Real Madrid are probably still a really good team, don't get me wrong, for this game week. But yeah, and these kind of game weeks, I'm always looking for guys that have not played midweek or not had any sort of effect on it. But it's a wee bit unavoidable with some guys and some teams, obviously, if you're going far, it's a strong squad and all the rest of it. But in these game weeks, like PSG, that they've not played since last weekend, away to Angers, they should really rinse them,
Yeah.
And then there's a few other teams we could say the same about equally. So it is going to be a who shows up kind of vibe again, I guess, isn't it? But even Milan, who did play midweek, being at home to Lecce, they'll be on cloud 9, Yeah,
they'll fancy themselves big time.
So, I don't think them playing midweek really actually even holds them back to an extent. But it's just personally, I just hate the thought of potential minute management and that.
No, I agree, mate. 100%. I've, with a gallery like mine as well, if players have played midweek, it is something that I massively take into consideration. I try and, just minimize the risk where possible. Sometimes it's unavoidable. Like, you might not have the choice of bringing in somebody else that didn't play, for a week or so. And so, yeah, it's tough to tough to manage, but if you can manage it, you know, just be risk adverse, basically, as PSU would say.
Yeah, that's it.
But
yeah, anything else to grab from this?
Not really. I mean, Barca play Atleti. I know that's obviously not going to come up in one of these sort of fixtures, but yeah, there's some big derbies this weekend. Well, not derbies, but massive sort of teams playing against each other. But yeah, I guess that's kind of it for matchups for now. Do you want to go into some expected 11s?
Yeah. So where are we kind of focusing this week? So like having a look at. Sorry, I'm making sure I'm not missing anything on. I'm getting people telling me stuff, and I'm thinking, has there been press conferences released or what's going on? So no, nothing yet. Just regarding Celtic, of course. So yeah, like I did obviously a bit of a preview into the stream, the press conference thing. And before coming onto the stream, obviously you've got different information last night or even yesterday afternoon to you do this morning. And somebody in the chat jumping in saying that we don't have, like, Jota wasn't pictured. We've had the training pictures out from Celtic this morning. No Jota, Carter Vickers or Hatate pictured. But if you look at every one of those pictures, they're all quite carefully angled. Like it's very cloak and dagger. It's very but again, it's against Motherwell, so why would you even bother? But it does feel that way, that we just got pictures of everyone we knew about. There's nothing that's answered any questions, which sometimes they do with these training photos. But maybe the fact that there is none of them, maybe that does tell you everything you need to know, perhaps. So I'm interested to hear what you guys think of that. I'm keeping my eyes on notifications, Harry, for how it's going to go. But I think if there's no Carter Vickers, it has to be Kobayashi that plays. And if there is no Jota, it has to be Haksabanovic. So in terms of our predicted 11, there's a predicted 11 a little short TikTok thing that actually went out on my channels at 12 at Quinny 3001 everywhere and anywhere. And yeah, that's probably the only thing I would say with the information I have now is I'd probably, if like Carter Vickers wasn't pictured, like, I don't know, it's a funny one because if the surgery's booked for after the semi-final, who knows how it's going to work. But yeah, I don't know. Kobayashi could be coming in. Haksabanovic could come in. It's going to be a tough one. But in terms of predicted 11, I think they're the only question marks everyone has, and we're all kind of waiting to see what's going to happen with them. Taylor and my headphones have just goosed up a bit. Harry, do you want to talk to me a second? No, I can't hear you. Go again. Nah, my headphones have just goosed on me. Everyone else can probably still hear you. So 2 seconds. Let's just hope it's not a huge problem. Yeah, I've lost you, man. I can't hear you. 2 secs. It just glitched on me. I could hear it all beeping, low battery and stuff, and it's on, but it's on. Can you say something for me, bud? Nope, I've lost you, man. Oh. Can I try and maybe get even just to come out my speakers and we'll try and deal with the jumping jimmies, man. Sorry, everyone. There's always got to be Josh. There's always got to be some. Josh is here, isn't he? I just realised something else I can share with. So no, I can't find media source. Oh, Harry. Can hear you, Quinny boy, but not. Oh, you can't hear Harry either. Oh, you can't hear Harry either. Oh, so maybe it's right. Harry, do you want to try dropping out and coming back in? Oh, maybe me turning my headphones off might have goosed this as well. Anyway, do you want to try dropping out, Harry, and come back in? I'll go pull a team up or something. So this is the predicted 11 on. Oh, that was Harry's Play Sharper. Let's go and get mine. This is the predicted 11 on Play Sharper at the moment. And again, this will be, again, you've got to just watch. Oh, Kobayashi's been up to 60% now on this reckoning. Jota, again, Jota's so much for coin toss. Oh, I've not got the page sorted. Pardon me, guys. Apologies. Harry boy should be back.
I'm back.
Right, I can hear you through my screen. I can hear you through my screen, which is fine. Can you say something else for me, mate?
Hello.
Yeah. Let me know, everyone at home, if that's a bad echo. If we can live with it, that's cool by me. I can take my headphones off. But have I got my backup headphones in here actually? Or where are they? I'll think about them. If let me know how it's going when Harry talks. If you can hear my.
Jonathan said it's working.
Yeah, just let me know if there's any echo but, and it's going to be a problem. Got to give that super rare UK a shot somewhere. Do you think so? All good now. Everyone thinks it's all good. Yeah, so it looks like Kobayashi could come in now over Vickers, but that's everyone's edging me on to go for it. I think the rest of this team does kind of pick itself. There's not any revelations going to come from me on this one. It is just Jota and Carter Vickers, Kobayashi potentially. But yeah, so I did my teams, Harry. Like, this is how the teams are sitting when I did the press conference. Like, and I'm quite happy with them all. But see, after I recorded the press conference, as I was saying to you, some of the members and a few other folk, like, I've been weighing up this week the potential to maybe play D1, because the 3 uniques I've got, because you only need 3 uniques to play D1, they all have pretty good games. And I'm looking at them and I'm thinking, if there's ever going to be a game week where I'm going to play this division, maybe this is a game week I just go for it. I roll the dice. I have the shot at it. I've got the team on screen now for anyone that would like to see it. I think, Harry, I just figured out as well a button that I can share stuff with you. So I'm just going to check into that setting again. Share video source optional. And then I'm going to put media source. Oh, no, it's media source. Never mind. That's not the window. Guest is asked to join. Oh, that's your page again. Thanks,
yeah,
Harry.
sorry, sorry.
No, that's good. Good catch. I'd have forgotten about that. So yeah, Mulgrew should play double A rated fixture against Livingston. McGregor, the best game of the weekend, captain in midfield. Edward at home to Everton. Everton's last 3 games have been honking. But what holds me back with this is Edward is goal or nothing. He will play. Looks like he'll play. Looks like he'll definitely start. But he has goal or nothing, really. And even though Everton are looking bad, Palace are in the ascendancy. There's no 2 ways about that. I find it hard backing a striker against a Sean Dyche team. You know, like, there probably won't really be that many goals in this match, you know, is what I'm thinking. And then, you know, if it's a 1-0 or a 1 each or a 2-1, you know, what's the probability of him getting on the end of it? You know, it's not clear cut. He's not Wilf Zaha or Michael Olise or Eze, where you're like, yeah, he's got a really solid shot. He's got a good shot, but he's not the set piece taker, the main man, the penalty guy, something, you know.
No, for sure.
Keeper's got a great fixture placed tonight, and Taylor, obviously best fixture of the weekend. I think as a super rare can hold himself in this division, you know, because he could bang 100 really, and then it doesn't matter. He's a super rare because that's brilliant, you know. So kind of toying with that. But then we're getting all the news, of course, about Jota and Carter Vickers, and then there's some repercussions. But anyway, so I built this. I spoke to PSU fans as well, and I said to him, mate, am I crazy for looking at this team in D1 and thinking it's got a shot? And he said to me, I thought he was going to call me a moron, Harry.
Surprised he didn't.
He didn't. I was looking for him to call me a moron so I could go to bed in peace. But he said, you could do it. He said you could do it. And mate, I must have been up another 2.5 hours after that, building all of these teams that I'll put on screen for you now. So guys, I've got a real pickle, a real dilemma this week. And if you are watching live, please full screen this. Turn your phone to the side. If you're on desktop, please look at this, right? Because there's, like, I think, Harry, see, when I rebuilt this, I think this is better overall. Like, so I'm obviously going to vacuum up the uniques and the super rares into that division, right? And it then means I cannot play All-Star D2. I just don't have the beans for it, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
So it means then what I would probably do is go All-Star Rare Pro, Division 3, right?
Okay, yeah.
Joe Hart, Greg Taylor, and Matt O'Reilly rares.
Yeah.
Daisen Maeda, Kyogo Furuhashi, super rare in that division. And I think that's a top team. That could finish top.
I mean, you've got 5 pieces from the best fixture on paper this weekend.
All nailed to start, as far as we're all concerned. There's no question marks in that, you know.
What more do you want? Do you know what I'm saying? Really?
Exactly. So that makes me feel really happy that team exists now. You know, I'm like, wow, I love that. That's really good. Seeing Daisen and Kyogo supers in a D3 feels like bully territory, which is where Barcelona would like to be, you know, putting big cards in wee divisions. So I try my best to do. Cap 240 is okay. We've got some guys and whatever, right? But we're then playing a Cap 270 and it's okay and it's whatever, right? Might do some stuff, might not. And then the other rare teams kind of are okay. There's some bits and bobs going around. All-Star Rare would have had Vickers, Wirtz, Kyogo, and Jota in it. I've dropped Jota now for Haksabanovic, but Wirtz, you know, did play the midweek, and now Vickers is maybe going to be MIA. And even the Kobayashi coming in is a super rare, so it doesn't really help me for any D4s. So the Kobayashi would only help me in one of the cap modes or something. So the Kobayashi doesn't really do much for me this week, I don't think, unless I was maybe to roll into under 23 super rare or something. Oh yeah, under 23 super rare would be a good play actually. So anyway, I hope you have seen all this stuff on screen here, right? I'm going to show you the teams as they are now. So it's going hard at D2 with a big Celtic stack instead. The team that was a D3 team is now a D4 team. But rather than the super rare Kyogo and Dyson, we're just going to play the rares. So it's again nice and solid, good fixture. The 240 teams don't change, but the under 20, the D3 team becomes crap because we're putting in Wanyama and Giakoumakis. Giakoumakis is really 50-50 if he's going to play this week now. I was a wee bit more confident on him last night or 2 days ago than I am this morning. And then the rest of the teams are neither here nor there. They could be okay or whatever, that's fine. But it is really it's the D3, D4, D2 repercussions. When I look at this team, Harry, this normal team I play in D2, like I think that could sail into the top 10 this week. Pick up 500 quid or more in Ethereum and a pretty tidy super rare. I think that's probably there for the taking, for that super rare team. But for any of you that are unfamiliar, because I don't think we look at this prize pool ever, because who's really playing in it? It's like 12 people, right? But in the All-Star Unique division, we've got 80 competitors in there now. Up until last night, there was like 35 or something. So I'm going to assume there's probably about 30 of them that are actually competitive. The prize pool, Harry, there is only money on the podium, right? Which is what it is, right? But the quality of card, even if you just get into the cards, is pretty solid. We're getting... There's only 2 or 3 tier 3s, which is old tier 2s. And then everything above that, if you get into the top 10, you're getting something juicy. Undoubtedly. Old tier 1s, old bottom end stars. And then for first and second, there is legit star super rares. And let's look at this pool, guys. Thiago Almada, Kevin De Bruyne, Bart Verbruggen, Ederson, Gabby Pereira. This maybe isn't as star-studded as I'd like to seem, to be quite honest, right? Martin Odegaard, that's probably why I should have looked at the prize pool. Zella Ryan, it's not actually that big a pool, right? But a De Bruyne super rare would be lovely. A Thiago Almada, Verbruggen, Gift Orban, Ederson. Any one of these as a super rare would be absolutely lovely jubbly. The tier 1s, Talis Magno, Valverde, Hanko was in some content recently. Jack Grealish, Jack and All Black, João Cancelo at Bayern Munich. That's crazy. Oscar Glick. So yeah, it's a tough one. It's that's the main problem. And it's like, for this to come in, I think I just need a little bit too much, but I don't mind taking that punt because of the games they've got this week. And I don't know, it's a bit of a tough one. So you guys in the live chat, you've had a good look at these teams as well. Harry's probably trying to watch it on stream and listen to me jabble gibberish. So let me know what you kind of think, okay? Let me know what you think. Just made it in the time. Let's see the teams. So let me know, guys. Do we go for All-Star Super Rare? Do we go for, we know we're probably going to go really deep in this competition? Or do we take that probably, I don't know if it's maybe once in a season, but maybe there's going to be a couple of, maybe I'll have maybe there'll be one more opportunity before the season ends to play these guys in D1. But it's going to be hard to forecast with Mulgrew's age. Edwards, maybe Zaha comes back in, takes him out of the team a bit, and who knows what else is going to go on and happen. So is this a once in a season opportunity for me to play D1 and have a shot at it, or do I just go with tried and tested? I do think, let's say, I don't think it's going to sacrifice me. I think D3 then becomes a winnable team rather than not.
Yeah, just there to make the numbers up type of thing.
Yeah, but again, D3 is much harder to win than D2, so I might be overestimating the ability.
True, but when you've got a full Celtic stack, and they're top of the matchups, like I said, you can't really ask for a better scenario, really. So if you can't go into D3 with confidence with that team, then you're never going to go into D3 with confidence, if that makes sense.
Yeah. We've got a wee poll up, so if you want to help me out, feel free to drop a wee vote for me. Make sure when you're in there, jump on the stream, drop a wee like. It goes all multicoloured and everything. So rare, own and control the internet, as you know now. And when they see that, they also help the stream by giving us better reward luck for me and Harry, who, Mr. Midweek, by the way, and all you guys, obviously, they give you the luck when you hit the like button. It's a two-way transaction. Mr. Midweek button is sitting, still primo.
Still top, yeah. 458 points. Yeah, it didn't look like it's going to be caught, to be fair. Looks clear.
Got your screen on now, Harry boy.
Yeah, 30 odd points away from PSU in second. McBride's in fourth.
Imagine Oh, imagine McBride was third. That would have been a legend podium, eh?
That would be class. I think this is my 5th time winning under 23 Rare Pro.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah, if I'm
Show
not
us those
pound for
club honours, Harry.
if
Get
I'm
your
not
trophy
pound for
cabinet out.
pound, yeah, if I'm not pound for pound now, I'll never be. How do you do it?
Overview, maybe? Home overview?
Overview.
Yeah, scroll down. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe squads. Oh, there's an honours tab now. I now see an honours tab.
Oh, honors.
That's
Yeah,
new.
yeah, there it is.
Ooh, that's new.
Yeah, so you can scroll down and see all the wins. So
New tab.
4th and 3rd. Oh, sorry, 4 times winning, 1 time third in under 23 Red Pro, but that'll be 5 times. And then 1 little victory in under 23 Super Rare. Never podiumed.
I've not got that tab.
You don't?
No.
It's because you've not won anything.
That's a lie.
I'm joking.
I've not got that tab.
Have you not?
No.
What the hell?
Harry boy. Getting the special treatment. People think I get the special treatment. It's Harry boy. Harry boy's on beta tests. He's trying to kid on. He's not.
I'm in the know.
Harry's on beta testing.
Harry beta trades.
Right, I won't press you for any spills, but this looks cool.
Yeah, so no, I'm excited. Obviously, it's a midweek, so you never know what you're going to pull. To be honest, and going off what's been added into the prize pool, like in the last week or so, there's been a little Bart Verbruggen new version card. So if I had to put money down, I think I'd probably end up winning him.
Yeah.
Just because of the supply. But you never know. 5 Mbappe's left, 4 Haalands. You never know. But yeah, we'll see.
Looking forward to that. So is that I know you're Mr. Midweek and you probably don't have that many teams, but is it just the one card you're picking up then?
Yeah.
That was spicy.
Yeah. 1 card, a couple of coins. Yeah.
I buzzing for. I had 0 actually go out this midweek, so well done, mate. Looking forward to seeing a wee trophy reward opening for me tonight. Where will we see that?
I'll be
Twitter,
live.
YouTube? Where will that go out?
No, I'll be live at 7ish to open that reward. I think I'll have Feder with me as my sidekick for the night.
That would be brilliant because there is Friday night games on. I didn't know Arsenal was playing tonight, but Bologna played tonight as well. So I know everyone's really excited to watch my goalkeeper and how he does. So
yeah, a couple of games.
So some good Friday night action. Harry finishing first, then a wee bit of the Arsenal and a wee bit of Bologna. It's a good Friday night to start off the game week, Harry.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. But going back to your All-Star unique sort of contemplation with Edouard, I mean, most unique forwards, like they're only going to get you a goal anyway, if that makes sense. Do you get what I'm saying?
When I looked at that matchup page, I just got the fear because if you've got unique Messis and stuff like that, where do they play?
Well, yeah, okay.
I don't know what division they go into, and I know there's 3 of them, right? But All-Star Unique is one of the big divisions, isn't it? I don't know. What's Mbappe's cap? He might actually be like mad cap mode. Maybe a mad cap mode play this week at that level because it's all but winning uniques for these guys. Cap 62. Let's have a look at the price pool. If you had an Mbappe, where would you be playing him?
I mean, you could play him in champ. You play him in under 23 unique, really, wouldn't you?
Under 23 unique. What's at the top of that? 1-star super rare. So you're chasing star super rares with something like that, aren't you? There's 2 in the All-Star division. And what about Champion Europe? There's only 4 cards paid out there. Yeah, I think you're playing your Mbappe's. There's 3 Mbappe's. I don't know, man. I think one of them goes in here. And I think if PSG scuds somebody 6-0.
Which could happen away to 1, yeah.
Super rare Neymar here and there, and those kind of guys show up.
100%.
So I don't know, man. But then you never know. Imagine Edouard got a hat trick or something. That would just be the sod's law.
That's the thing though. Like I don't. Not saying he's gonna score a hat trick, but like you only need a goal off him. He's on 90.
Yeah.
Like I know you're going to be up against Mbappe's and Messi's if they are in there, but
I looked at the guy that won it last week, right? Now he had 5 uniques. He didn't have any super rares, right?
Okay.
But his scores were 285-ishes, right? And then the other 3 guys all got like 62 to 69 on raw score. So obviously multipliers will come into it and captain choices, but that's not insurmountable, I thought.
No, definitely.
But when I see PSG playing on I'm like, maybe a Messi and a Neymar and an Mbappe show up, and that's a few 100-point forwards I'm against,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you can think like too sort of selective in that sense. Like you're thinking of specific players. I know they some of them are going to pop up, but I don't think you got to think like that because you've got some really really good players in there who have great fixtures. So it's like, yeah, PSG against Angers is a great fixture, but so Celtic at home to Motherwell, and don't underestimate what a McGregor unique can do against an Mbappe unique. Really.
Yeah, McGregor could ball out hard. I was kind of thinking that as well. If McGregor does kill and he's my captain, then he could having an 80-point captain in that division is a huge. That's a huge play, So
yeah,
I'm mad wrestling with it. It'll be interesting to see what the poll does. We've been going for 6 minutes on the poll. We'll probably leave it an hour 5. There's over 100 Sorare scouts and managers from around the world enjoying the stream today. Fist bump to you all. Please do like the stream. Please make sure you do like it if you've watched this after we've been live as well. If you are live, participate in the poll in the stream. All-Star Super Rare, All-Star Unique. It is quite close to a 50-50 split. We've had a good amount of votes. But have your say and let it be known. What do you think I should do? If you were in my position and you had that one in a season opportunity where your 3 cards from the scarcity above are all at home and they're all in good games and they're all predicted to start, do you make the stretch play just 1 week? Do you stretch? Do you go for it? Sacrificing was probably a pretty strong, probably podium dangerous D2 entry. For the joy of maybe finishing 10th in the division above. But subsequently, D3s, I think maybe D4s get a bit stronger as a result, as the way some of the super rares fall as a result. So it's one of those ones where I don't think I'm totally writing my game week off by playing them. And, they're uniques, so why do you get them if you're not going to play them? It's kind of what I'm so in conflict with what to do. So many things smashing off each other, telling me to do, go with the gut, go with the head, be safe, take a risk, go for it. Imagine I win a super rare De Bruyne and a tier 3 unique at the top as well, tier 2 unique at the top.
If you don't buy a ticket, you can't win the lottery at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's kind of the attitude. And wouldn't it be something to make so the goalkeeper plays tonight, and then see all the other players that would play in most of these teams. So many of my games are Saturday 3 o'clock kickoffs, so it will be a wild ride if they're all playing and they're all Mulgrew scores a free kick or something. Like, can you imagine?
Yeah,
imagine I'm sitting here, and it all happens, and I've broke it up and I didn't play it. And but again, if Celtic rinse it, if I win D2, I won't really care. But such a tough one, man.
I'd prefer to have that just excitement of being in D1 and having a good set of 5 fixtures. And having a good D3 over having we could argue a very good D2 and then like an okay D3. Do you get what I'm saying? That's my opinion on it, because that D3 team could easily smash Quinny's 5 Celtic boys. Like, that's all you need is, the fixture on paper to come into fruition, technically, which, football isn't played on paper and things go wrong, but you're in a good position, mate. You really are.
Yeah. So I think this team. Yeah, this team's definitely like top 10 capable, eh? And then the other one wasn't really. Yeah, I actually think I might go for it, guys. Let's see what the poll does. We'll leave it in a couple of minutes. I think I might go for All-Star Unique. I think I might go for it, guys. I might go for the big ticket. We might chase down. And I'm saying it on camera because then we can come back to if magic was to happen. And it is magic, guys, we're talking about here. We're talking about long odds. We need Edouard to get we need to make it about 10 points of AA and is decisive in a realistic world. If we're going to get topish, we can still just place. I think we can get I could probably still place and get something really fun. But it's just the lack of money then, because like All-Star Super Rare, breaking the top 10 is minimum 500 quid. And if I broke top 10 in All-Star Unique, for example, it's nada. You don't get any money until you hit the podium, which is much further away. 83 competitors are in there than now. So it's one of those ones, like top 12. And if I finish top 12 with this team, then I don't think, anyway, it's one of those ones. Harry will be opening his rewards tonight on the Harry Trades YouTube channel. Fucking brilliant. Thanks very much, Charlie Boy, on the moderation on the channel.
Yeah, thanks, Charles. Appreciate that.
So we'll give the poll in our minute or two, where the votes are coming in. There seems to be a bit of a decision coming. Hendo is just caught up. So Hendo, you need to scroll back, and I want to hear a wee bit of Hendo on this as well, who's joined us. I'm not getting anyone in the chat. Oh no, I'm getting some people in the chat telling me some stuff. Let me see. Rule 1, don't watch the goalkeeper. Fair enough. And then we're getting some questions. I'll come back to that in a second. Quinny, don't do it. You could win All-Star Super Rare, says Gaza. That's kind of that's the sensible voice in my head, Gaza. That's you now. Ian Sorare, are you likely to get another chance this season to play them? doubt it. I don't think so either.
Yeah,
Let's
I
have
don't
a,
think so.
let's
I
have a
wouldn't
quick
risk
gander at
yourself.
Palace's fixtures, because Celtic are always going to have a good fixture, right? But Palace under Roy Hodgson, and again with Edward definitely to play. I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of, again, this is all in conflict. Where can we watch Harry streaming? We've got that sorted now. Sam Ty, sorry I'm late. Just found 6 injuries in my news sweep. Wow. Sam Ty, that must be some sort of record, and at least you've saved your game week before it was destroyed. But I'm just checking out the Palace fixtures. Oh, have we lost Harry? Oh, bloody hell. It had to happen at some point. Maybe Sam was the jinx on this occasion. Let's see if we can get Harry back. Let's hope it was an easy fix. But yeah, Wolves, West Ham, Spurs, Bournemouth is a good game. Fulham, maybe Forest at the end of the season. But again, will he be in the team by then? Still, is maybe a part of the question. How many weeks Mulgrew get left? Basically, yeah. How many weeks of Mulgrew do we have? Probably just this season that we could that I can say. You know, he's contracted to next season. But again, with his age and stuff. Dundee United are obviously trying to get away from the bottom end. Form is improving. Livingston are trying to get in. It is Livingston they're playing, isn't it? Livingston are trying to break the top 6. This is a fixture, I think, that Dundee United, will definitely be going into more confident. Oh, Livingston just beat St Johnstone 2-0, which I know isn't saying too much, but this will be a tough game. Probably a good scoring defender match. And, Livingston don't tend to travel well away from home. So a lot of... This is actually hilarious that you lads haven't been able to fix this kicking issue. It's something to do with the... Like, I can fix it, but I need to close the stream and then restart us, and it will come back in. I don't know what it is. If I'm quite convinced it's something to do with browser settings and stuff like that, because I'm pretty sure sometimes, like when guests come in, it even happens when I record the pod. Yeah, Streamlabs is just a pain in the backside for it. But I think sometimes it's maybe the browser that people use. Maybe it's Chrome or not Chrome or Firefoxes and other stuffs and whatever. CC Vic in trading picks just put in Telegram chat. Oh, yes. So we've got Vickers pictured. Who else has been pictured that we didn't get first time around? Kick a man with a... Sorry, Ian. I've used Mulgrew in SR Cat mode. Don't see... sorry, guys. We've just got CCV pick. Yes, we do. CCV's in. Was involved in training. No word on Jota, but... Agree with this. Sorry. Abada in training. Yeah, Abada in training as well. But we did have... Right, let's end the poll. Let's see the results. 60-40. We got a clean cut to go for D1. Not win D2, which is probably what I'm giving up. I could win something really good here, but I don't know, guys. It feels like such a long shot, but you don't shoot, you don't score. So how would we look at it then? So we would be looking at that D1 team. Taylor's 100 capable. McGregor kind of is 100 capable if he gets a decisive. Good game from Mulgrew. Edward we've spoke about enough. Vickers is in training now. Haxa is fine. Jota's out. So that team probably still flies. This 220 I don't really care about. We can just delete that for now. The 270 I like a lot. Don't think I want to change that. The 220, whatever. This 270... Maybe I can take scales out for UK. No. We're not playing UK. We've got Vickers in training. That's fine. The 240 doesn't change. This is a monster, by the way. I just think that is a potentially winning team, But do I want to... So what would I rather win, really? Or what would I... if I had the choice right now, because that's what I'm telling myself I've got. Do I get in amongst winning Tier 2 Supers to Tier 1? What's in the Tier 1s here? Magno, Valverde, Bazinu... There's a lot of good stuff in here. How many of these tier 1s are in this division? Because that's the kind of best thing. Money's good. I like money too. Tier 2 rares. Tier 2 supers are probably what I'm probably... Yeah, something like this and some money. Oh, yeah, that's not too bad, by the way. A Benzema or a Sané or a Ladero. Trippier, Lewandowski. Yeah, I think that's a really good tier 2 pool that I know I'm going to probably get right in amongst. It's really hard to turn that down. That tier 2 pool and the money that comes along with it versus this D1. Let's have another look at it again. Where, like, I think realistic, like, yes, I could win it. But imagine I finished 9th and then I just ended up with the tier 2 super anyway and no money. Would I get a better pecking order pick bot? Maybe I would. Difficult decision to weigh up. Moy out, Abada back in training. Yeah, I think we're going for the Carter Vickers. Dice, I think Abada from the bench. The Turo out. Dennis Apia questionable. Jordan Morris probably out are the main ones. Sam Ty, the football guy. I don't think we've got. I don't think we've got any Jota pictures. So Jota's probably getting rested for Haxa. Abada back in training. Yes, we're also trying to catch up on that. So guys, that's the. Oh, it's such a. So let me have a look at this, right? So we're going to. What would the D3 look like? So that D4 stays. Let's imagine we keep this team, right? This D3 needs to change because Giacomakis is questionable. Would I take anyone from here? Probably Unal. And I think I've deleted a team. I wouldn't take any of these guys. I'm not going to be playing Jota. I'd maybe take. Cunha's not got a bad game, but it's that Vickers end maybe feels a bit wasted. So let's have a look. What would we have instead? So Wanyama's got a goal and an assist in 2 separate matches of the last 3 times he's played Red Bulls. I've got him on 31%. He's got a good I don't mind taking the Wanyama punt, but it's a striker. I need a super rare striker. I've used Tony in 240. I like that. No pictures of Rio, so we're not even going to think about him. So we've got Cunha away to Leicester. Or Unal away to Mallorca. Unal is probably better to come in here. I just don't think this team is really as likely as the other team to punch, but I think we're going to punch better in D2. If we run this. News on GG was positive from what I saw in Trip and P's Discord. Oh, really? Okay, well, that's good. I seen somewhere recently that somebody was saying he was more day-to-day, like 50-50 on Twitter. I think it was Sorare Deek. So, guys, I'm really torn. So, I think I'm top 100 capable, no matter what I do in D4. Is this D3 team capable of getting into the top 40? Probably not. Is there a way of making that team really significantly better? Sorry, this is glitching on me. Unal is probably an improvement on Giacomakis for reliability, but the fixture isn't good. Otherwise, Cunha, again, good fixture. Maybe he doesn't score or something, but no Edward in any of these teams. Maybe we swap Edward for Mulgrew. GG is out, you think? Yeah. Unal's probably the shout. I would agree with that. So, if we then went Unal in for GG, could put GG into the kickoff team with Edward. And then that kind of balances that out. It's pretty much the same kind of team, really, isn't it? I'm just not that excited about that. Whereas when I look at this, I think that team could win. And winning like a star rare, like an Mbappe or a Neymar or something, is always cool by me. So that's all, really. I'm really tight with injuries this week, you know. He's did all vote for it, man. And they're all egging me on to, and I do think I really would want to push the boat out, you know, and to really push and go for Division 1 and try and win something incredible. Because like we're all, like I cannot get away from, if I was going to do it once, like if I have these cards and I look at them, I say, if the opportunity presents itself where the fixtures fall and whatever, then I could. And then I'm faced with the opportunity where now it's like I really could. And it's like, what we giving up for it? And we maybe don't quite have the meat on the bones behind us, because I'm giving up. I am genuinely giving up this finishing, I think, top 10 guaranteed, really, you know, to have a shot at WrestleMania, to have a shot at the world title. It needs to be podium. I need to be podium for it to be worth my while, really. Because that's when I'm still getting the big payout. Is it podium dangerous? I don't think it is. I think that's probably where I am going to make the decision where I don't know, is this team podium dangerous? If Taylor gets 100, that's fucking huge. Like, if Taylor can do that, if Skorupski can do that. Had to leave, so didn't hear. Harry told you Kaufman is suspended. Is Kaufman suspended? Jumping Jimmies. CCV is in training photos. I've just been sent one in the chat. And there's an article out saying that he's been pictured in training. I'll send it into that little chat we've got if you want, Hendo. Oh, something coming into Twitter. Is expected back for this weekend. Oh yeah, Larry Henry or something has been grinding out for Celtic second half of the season. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Yeah, Carter Vickers is pictured in training. We're taking Vickers all day. And yeah, I'm getting messages all over the place. Sorry guys, I'm trying my best to keep on top of everything and anything across the stratosphere. Now, I did actually notice earlier on, by the way, patron saint of the channel, SR Monkey, did send us an offer earlier on. So I think we actually have a card to give away today. We do, and it is another beauty, another ex-Celtic player or a Scottish affiliated player at the very least, and it is none other than Lewis Morgan. So we'll be giving away a Lewis Morgan today for someone that interacts and helps out the stream today. So if you're on Twitter, if you don't have Twitter, install it. Follow me at Quinny3001 and find the tweet that we put out for today's stream. It is this page here. Give it a wee like and a retweet, and before the stream ends, we will give that card away. I'm also going to give another card away actually, like now. I'm actually going to give both. I'm going to give them both away quite quickly before the deadline, because I need semi-pro teams to go out for Road to Glory. So we're going to give away that Morgan, and I'll give away another limited as well because I need to. And I'll give that one away to the live chat. You guys that are here on YouTube, this will be only for yous, okay? Because we need to do it for the Road to Glory. Oh, did you see that nice wee graphic there when we filtered the cards? That was nice. All right, I think we'll give away the kind of the dud in the pack, as it were. Quintero, he's only a dud in the pack because he's injured at the moment, but he plays in an uncovered, an unlicensed league. He's a good player, blah, blah, blah. When he's fit, very worthwhile card. We're going to give him away now to someone in the live chat. I'm going to throw you a question, okay? The question is, and it's going to be a number, it's going to be, how do I want the answer presented? I want the answer presented as the following. I have pulled in to my club this week, Matt O'Reilly Rare. What serial number? What is the full serial number of my Matt O'Reilly Rare? The first one to put in number, stroke, serial number, in the live chat, I'm going to send you Juan Quintero now. And then by the end of the stream, not too long, we'll come into Twitter and we'll randomly give away SR Monkey, the patron saint of FC Barcelona, and his very generously donated Lewis Morgan to one of the people that support the stream by dropping a wee retweet and a comment and all that good stuff. Is Harry still here? I've got the... No, Harry's not here. What am I doing with screens and stuff? So, wait for all the answers to fly in and come in. Guys, we are getting closer to the deadline. There's just over an hour left to go, and I have just never been so split. I've just never been so torn with what to do. Like, I really wish I had more cards. I really wish I had more cards. Now, the O'Reilly question is a bit of a trick question, right? Because a few days ago, when I actually brought O'Reilly in, the jersey number I had was, we've got another donation coming, right? So there'll be another one, right? Sam Ty, the football guy, thank you very much. He has donated a Rodrigo Schlegel, right? Now, we're going to give him away to the YouTube chat now, okay? But I'll show you him on screen. You can play this guy in MLS Semi-Pro this week. I think it should be fine. Double check Sam's injury report. But good guy. You can play him in a few different divisions, MLS capable, of course. And we're going to give him away in the live chat now as well. But it was 31 of 100, and I traded in the 33 of 100, which is the jersey number. So congratulations. Who was the first person that said 33 out of 100? It was Danger Zub. So Danger Zub in the live chat, and you see it coming from the same guy. You're the first one. You actually put the wrong answer later on as well, Danger Zub. But Danger Zub, congratulations, you've won. I need you to put your club name in the live chat, and I'll ping that card over to you right now. Okay, next question. To win the Rodrigo Schlegel, right, is earlier this week as well. Ooh, yeah, I want a first name, and a surname. I don't care about accents on letters, but I do care about correct spelling. I care about correct spelling. I don't care about accents on letters. Earlier this week, I bought a 2 of 100 New York City card. What is his name? Earlier this week, I bought a 2 of 100 NYCFC MLS New Season Edition card. What is his full name? First and second name. Correct spelling. Don't care about accents. And Danger Zub, I need to know your club name, and we'll whisk out those rewards to you guys. So yeah, I must be watching this on some mad delay. Are you guys getting a mad delay? No, your chat's coming in fine. Yeah, I think it's maybe the screen thing I'm watching has done something or whatever. Skip ahead to live. Oh yeah, okay, cool. I think that was just a wee bit of a glitch. Correct answers are coming in. I'm looking for Danger Zub. I'm looking for you as well, mate, to drop your club, name in there so we can get that reward shipped out to you post haste. Okay. Now the answers are flying in. And again, I'm saying this before the time, you're going to see and hear it, right? But the correct answer is, if I can go and find my page to switch to, the correct answer is Jonathan Jimenez. Now, guys, as you know, NYC supporter here since inception. I've supported the club its entire history at this point, right? I follow a lot of accounts and I listen to a podcast. I do some stuff, I do my homework. And whenever NYCFC Academy kids are sounding good, the first thing I do is come on to Sorare and I follow them, and then I forget about them. And then whenever new cards come out, I'm always using that favourites tab, and this guy popped up. Now, I can't remember why I followed him, but I did, and I know the reasons why I would have. He's not playing the now. I'm not even sure if he's on the bench. He's only had 2 or 3 cards. I had to get one when I seen how cheap I could probably get him for. It was the first time I got to auto bid as well, and that was fun as well because I was away recording some stuff, which is going to be really exciting ahead of. By the way, guys, I don't think I can tell you like big full details, right? But please stay tuned to social media channels in the preparation for the semi-final, Celtic versus Rangers. You should see your boy with some famous faces perhaps in the build up to that. So could be fun, could be exciting. But yeah, so the all bid feature paid in pretty well for me, and the correct answer was Jonathan Jimenez. The first person I see with the correct answer and the correct spelling, Jonathan Jimenez, is Ian Sorare. I think there wasn't many spelling mistakes, if any, but Ian, congratulations, my man. We'll whisk that over to you. Oh, that's the screen for where Harry's here. We'll whisk that over to you. I know, Ian, your account. You're a frequent winner. You support the content and you get your just desserts for doing so, Ian. So congratulations, mate, to you for picking up Rodrigo, Schlegel, Sam Ty, the football guy, patron saint of FC Barcelona. Thank you very much for your generosity. It means the world. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. And the winner of SR Monkeys, the winner of the Quintero, Danger Zub, where are you? There we go. It's the same name. It's Danger Zub. Lovely. So we can copy that. Danger Zub. Danger Zub. Now this guy is going to help you out a lot. Danger Zub when he's fit. He's not fit now. You've got 49 limiteds and 1 rare. So I hope this guy goes to a good home to help you out in the off-season European calendar. Congratulations. Thanks for supporting the content, getting involved today. That's sent over to you. We should only have 1 more limited to shift, and it is at Lewis Morgan. We'll do that in about 20 minutes from now. So jump over to Twitter, find the tweet if you haven't done so already. Like, share, and retweet, and all that good stuff. Get involved, support the content, and we'll randomly select somebody from, at the moment, only 30 entrants, guys. Come on. There's a bunch of yous here. Support the content, help us out. Get over there. And Kaufman suspended, Jays. I've told me about that a few times. But like, share, retweet, and all that good stuff. And a random person who you need to follow me as well will win the card in the next 20, 30 minutes or so. And breathe. Okay, so as this offer is accepted, good. I can't take any more cards in to give away because we're getting too close to the deadline. Like, so Kaufman is suspended, so we're not even going to be using Blum and Kaufman this week. So does that scupper the... Right, so what are we doing, guys? You have always the same issue as Harry, unfortunately, Sam. What a sub to bring on, by the way, with an hour to go. What's going on? Oh, yeah, Sam, let's try it. Let's try it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see if it works. Right, so generate new link. Generate new link. Right, okay. Copy. I'll send it to you as well, Harry, just in case Danger Zoob's accepted. Because sometimes, maybe it just needs a bit of time to breathe sometimes. But I'll send it to Harry and I'll send it to Sam. And we'll see if we can get anyone gate crashing the party. Sam Ty, the football guy. It's always what I think your Twitter handle is. That's kind of the reason it always rolls off my tongue. Because I just expect to see football guy, Sam Ty football guy, you know, but it's just football. Anyway, I sent you both the links. Maybe you can join us. I'll stay on this screen in case we get any gate crashers coming in. Any chance of Seagrass getting a run out, guys? I don't think so. I've just seen the message, Sam. Yeah, if you're available in 10, go for it, man. We'll give it a shot. And if we can make it happen, I'm always up for it. Like and retweet for the Twitter giveaway. Like and retweet, make sure to follow. And yeah, you're in the Twitter giveaway for the Lewis Morgan, who's a decisive, capable baller of a midfielder. SR Monkey does not donate cards to be given away who are chumps, you know, which is a great thing about the content, the community, and the channel. SR Monkey, obviously a hero. Great super sub. Hopefully he can bang a goal. Yeah, for sure. Just catching up with everything. Yeah. Oh, I think we're talking about Jimenez there, super sub time, maybe. Maybe that could be the way it goes. Love all the interaction, guys. Brilliant. Good to see. So, I'm still back to wrestling this, guys. It is a big sweat for me. I've been doing it. I actually kind of went to... I should not have spoke to PSU because he then just opened the floodgates and now all of you guys are kind of coaxing me into it as well. I think Mulgrew in that game, AA-wise, can do the business. It's the D2 opportunity I'm giving up because D2, like... Imagine I could win D2. Could win first or second. I'd be getting a top end tier 1. I'd be getting something decent in this pool. Kobel, Ruben Diaz, Cancelo's here, Bunaga. Could get something crap like Gazdag or Leuven or something perhaps. It's hard to give that up. But I'm not going to give it up. No. I think I'm going to stick with... Let me know, guys. Let me know. I'm still really torn because I think who gives a fuck? Go for it. Go for the big tournament. Go for the big league. And the D3 is going to kill. The D4, we still expect Wirtz is going to play. So what would the D... Yeah, I was kind of in the... So 240 set in stone. Oh, maybe it's not. I could maybe take Santi or something out of that. But anyway, the D3 would be set. The D4... Again, I don't know if I'd play Haksabanovic in the D4. Maybe I would. That D3 is electric. It's just the difference in prize money on D3. Like, I'll probably collect the difference, actually, of what I would drop. I'll probably get about 400 or 500 quid anyway. Then it's a better quality rare rather than a better quality super rare. But I'm just probably not likely to totally max out. Because that unique McGregor, goalkeeper power. A lot of tier 2. So very likely to get a tier 2 and some money. Very likely to get one of these guys and a few quid. And that's not a bad place to be. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. I'm going for Celtic to rule the world. Basically, same team for Rare and for All-Star. The 240 team I'm quite set with. This, I could... If we think Giacomakis is fine, I'm probably going to stick with a lot of this. I'll maybe take Edward over... I just don't think this team is really that capable. It might do something, but I'm not that excited for it. Top 135, maybe it does. I don't know. Not that confident on it. This should do well, but without the... Yeah, that should still do well. I'm quite confident on that. And where does Wirtz and all that end up? They're kind of all loose, aren't they? Right, guys, I'm going to make that dreaded move. From a selfish point of view, I'd say play unique to keep you out of SR. John Andrews, love the honesty. Hi, Monkey, would you trade Langerak? Ooh. You should definitely play Gas Super Rare. Yeah. It's such a strong D2 team. Yeah. It is D2 made, isn't it? Yeah, let's just keep D2. Stop being a prick about it, Quinny. That's it. Right. But we do have some news to contend with, right? I'm not as sold on this D3. I think we can make that better somehow. The kickoff we can come back to in a moment. The 270, I'm deleting teams as you can see. 270 we can come back to, so we're not sure about Moy. 220 we were just thrown away anyway. Under 23 Pro, we're throwing Jota away now. and Kaufman is now down as being suspended. So we'll fix this up a bit. So Kaufman is the extra player, and we have a cap limit of 65. So we could really pick anyone we want. Juve, Napoli is not good. Abada on the bench, but again, we're not going to be. Yeah, I think probably Braze is the shout to come in here. Maybe Magno. Who should we go for? Let's do a poll on that. Road to Glory. We're going to be making a change, and it's going to sacrifice also a semi-pro, right? So who do we want? Braze or Magno in the Road to Glory? Ask community. I've got the chat out. I've got the poll out. Right, so who do we want? Bryce or Magno? I'm going to have this open for like 5 minutes. Who do we want in the club, in the squad for Road to Glory this week? Bryce Mendes or Talis Magno? Who are we picking? Who are we picking? Magno is at home to Dallas. A very good AA base forward. Plays better on the wing. Very decisive, capable. And Bryce Mendes, who is, he went through a period of not doing less than 60. And he just needs to get back up to good minutes and good form. And at home to Vallecano, very easily could be that fixture. Very low cap cost, very good option to kind of facilitate Was remaining in the team as well. So, very good option, I think. And then I think even if we put in, no, I like Tony at Kilmarnock. I think he's going to score. I think we want to keep Tony in Road to Glory. I think it'll be worth having them. But I wonder actually, 270. Would we have? Is this a 240 team? No, it's like it's just over 240 by a few points, isn't it? 250, yeah, 6 points over. Could we get 6 points out of this team somehow? We could if we dropped Was. If we dropped Was for Magno, we could play this in 240. But then we're not playing Was. Was is a big player in this team. But winning 240 or placing, winning, could we get close to the top, maybe? Hard to tell. Not really looked into the tables on this leaderboard enough to have any credible research behind it. But I think 240 is going to be easier than 270. But if the guys do their thing, man, it's definitely not Bryce or Magno. We'll see. We've been going for 1 minute, 2 minutes on the poll. We'll give it another minute. It's like 50-50. Was going to ban Big Bang. Yeah, we don't want to drop Was. Vassen probably off. What does that mean? Risu, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. 22 votes are in. Keep them coming, guys. Braze or Magno. It's very tight. 50-50. Who would you be bringing into this 270 squad to replace Mikhail Kaufman as the extras player? We've got great draft choices for Vassen, Ferro, and Was. And Vassen's away to AZ, whatever. Vassen's not going to let us down. It's the only goalkeeper we've got, so there's not much. Sadly, Josh was right. Can't join you, Quinny. Yeah, it's a glitch and a half, man. It's a pain in the backside. We're probably going to need to migrate systems, but I do, for one-on-one, this system's just it's the best. It's just this collab cam thing. Needs an update or they need to patch it or do engineer stuff to it, I guess, or whatever. Poll's been going for a couple of minutes. We'll give it another minute or two more. But the Road to Glory team, guys, remember, I want this to win as much as possible so I can give it away to you guys. Speaking of which, I think we'll wrap up the poll in a minute. We'll pick this team and then we'll give away the Twitter giveaway thing. We'll do that. And then we can really, I think we're going D2. Celtic to win. Win, win, win. And, do you know, it's really funny. I'll tell you this little story, right, while we wait for the last couple of votes in. The wife, I've not got my other card. I gave it to somebody. And the wife was driving me into the stream this morning. I don't know if she'll be listening to this, right? And I was trying to tell her my conundrum, right? And see, whenever I'm talking to her about selling cards and trading cards, I always use handbags as the analogy because she loves handbags. And anyway, and for this situation, I explained it as reality TV shows. So it was like, I took All-Star, Unique, Rare Pro, and Rare, and I turned them into Love Island, Married at First Sight, and The Circle was the other thing that she watches. And I was like, just imagine you get X amount for winning each of these competitions, and this is your decision making. And it was like, you can go on, All-Star Unique was Love Island. It's like, you can go on Love Island, but then you cannot go on Married for First Sight. But the number 3 team is actually really good as well. So it was actually a really funny way of explaining the problem I had, and she seemed to get it, and we had a good wee chat about it, which was funny. More expected score, 100. Matt O'Reilly scores 100 this week again for me. Could you not play Magno and Braze and drop Tony? I think Tony will do better than Magno. But let's see. Could we do that? Would you want to do that? Let's have a look. Could we do that? Yeah, we could. I suppose Talus Magno does have more AA than Tony. That probably makes it a bit easier. Makes it more powerful as well. Tony's going to outscore Talus Magno if we do that, but you all know it. Right, so let's see. Oh, it's 50-50, by the way, guys. Keep the votes coming. Between Bryce and Magno, it's super tight. Super tight. All at home. That's the tough part about all this, guys. So many good fixtures. Is Was at home as well? I think he is. Yeah, Was at home at Randers. The whole, except for the goalkeeper. Really good Road to Glory session this week, guys. And the Road to Glory video will be out on Sunday. Make sure to check it out. Trying to put that out on Sunday mornings for some easy viewing content. So, first thing Sunday, Quinny 3001, this channel here. The Road to Glory should be up and running. But, yeah. Couple of... kind of want to wrap this poll up, but it looks super tight. It looks like it's 50-50, guys. Let's see if we can get another couple of votes in there. Drop the likes on the stream as well, guys. We're only at 39 likes. Come on. Before I do the Twitter giveaway, we've got to at least get to 50 likes. We should be at 67 likes a long time ago. We should probably be at 88 likes by this point. But here we are at 38, 39, guys. Pull the phone out your pocket. Get it out into your hand. Come out the live chat for a second. Hit the like button. Vote on the poll. Get involved, guys. Great analogy. Yeah, it was a good analogy because it was kind of like, because like reality stars, it's kind of like, the way it all kind of worked out. It was a fun way of explaining it, But it was like I can go on Married at First Sight, and I can definitely get to the final, and then the other one, it's like maybe we've got a shot in that, who knows? But we'll never be on Love Island again. We could never go on Love Island again. Was that? That was the kind of way I was explaining it. Oh, it was quite fun. Maybe another opportunity will come, but we don't know. But we're not guaranteed. We might get kicked off Love Island in the first week, for that DNP and stuff like that. It was a good chat we had. It was a funny one. So yeah. This chat, guys, looks at 50-50. So it feels like, right, I'm going to end the poll now. It was at 50-50, right? So let me change the poll, right, to Magno versus Tony. Let's add it. Let's ask that. So here's the next one, guys. I'm very late. Going to start the stream again when you're done. Good luck for the game week. Thanks very much. And Nappy Bam. Yeah, loving. I'm glad you're enjoying it. My missus very much enjoyed being able to have, like we're talking Sorare, and she kind of gets what my problem and all that. It was good banter, Yeah, good fun. But yeah, so there's another poll out there, guys. We got straight away. There's a couple of votes in. We're at up to 50 votes already, guys. Can we push up to 67? Can we go up to 67 votes in the next couple of minutes? But get the votes in. Magno or Tony. It feels like that's probably the way we're going to go. Was is the captain of this team, right? We'll come back to this team if the poll changes, but it feels like that's the team we're going to run with. It means don't even really worry about semi-pro anymore then, because it was really Braze and Magno where we're after for. So we've done some giveaways, which is good, and hey ho, it is what it is. But we're running the Lewis Morgan. We're going to give him away in a moment. Get involved in the poll just so I know I'm doing the right thing for you guys for the Road to Glory series, and I'm going to set up the retweet competition picker thingy. So last calls for that. Quinny 3001 on Twitter. Like, share, retweet, follow, all that good stuff, guys. And continue. And let's just set all this up because it takes a wee second, guys. And then we'll go and give away that card at the moment. And I can finalize my teams because my teams are no longer finalized, So right, let's see. Copy link to tweet, and let's see. Back to the page. Boom. Link to tweet is in. None of that matters. None of that. Should like the tweet. Should follow me. Don't care if you've got a picture and all that. Whatever. Get tweet data. And then go. The winner of Lewis Morgan Limited, thanks to... No way, is that Ian Sorare again? Ian, if that is you, I can't let you win two things today, can I? It is Ian Sorare. Oofed. I'm sorry, Ian. I'm going to pick another winner. I'm sorry, buddy. Don't hold that against me. We need to... let's get another winner. Ian's a serial winner on this channel. Sorare Angel! Congratulations. We've not seen that name in a while. I'll ping that over to you now, buddy. Congratulations. Sorare Angel, my man. Congrats. You won Lewis Morgan. Send me your team name, buddy, if you're still watching, and I'll ship that over to you now. Let me see if it's in your description or something. Sorare Angel 21. Let's go and check it out on Sorare. See if I can find you right quick and rapid. Sorare Angel 21. Nope. Angel 21. There is an Angel 21. We'll see what comes up. And then yeah, Magno's won that poll convincingly. So yeah, that's going to be the Road to Glory team then. That's fine. Sorry, Tony, but Tony's still going to be in my big 240 team. But I need to know, Sorare Angel, where you are, what your name is, and we can get this shipped over to you. I'm going to bring back Open the Play page, guys, because there's over 120 Sorare scouts and managers from around the world now, waiting to see the final teams for FC Barcelona as we all lock ourselves in for what's going to be a massive game week. So, D4, D2, killers. The 240, I'm quite chuffed with. Maffeo, I'm not too buzzing about. I don't think I've got many better options, really. Maybe we could bring in Kufri, actually. I don't think I was using him anywhere fun before. At home to Dallas, rather than Maffeo at home to Getafe. No, I'm going to probably just going to keep Maffeo there. Don't overthink it. That 240 NYC team remains. Road to Glory has been reselected. And now, guys, I am against the clock to get the rest of these teams done and in. The next priority team I've got to run here is All-Star Rare Pro, of course. We're going to run Vickers. I was going to run Vickers anyway, which is good. Marshall's the next best keeper, I think. Least likely to concede 3 goals. And we need a team that's capable of punching into the top 2. Look at Wirtz. Right, so we reckon Wirtz plays as well. We did play 90 minutes against USG, but I think he'll play against Leipzig. I don't think that's a bad fixture. But Ladero's Ladero. I think he's a bit safer. Didn't play midweek. More likely to do those kind of things and all the rest of it. So, interesting. Ladero or Wirtz? I'm going to go Ladero just because that's the way I've been going. I'm not going to break that up. So we're crapping out of it on Jota. Giakoumakis is a coin toss situation. I'm not too sure how we all feel about that. I'm not too buzzing about a coin toss. I'd rather take Unal, who's much more like he'll start. He's on penalties. Blah de blah. Do we take Giakoumakis? Guardian Angel 21. Love it. 2 seconds, mate. Let me go and ship that to you now. Guardian Angel 21. Beautiful. Congratulations again, mate. Thanks for supporting the content. And thanks again to SR Monkey, the patron saint of FC Barcelona, with the donation. Thank you very much. Guardian Angel, that should be whisking its way to you the now ahead of this game week. So, yeah, it's the super rare options for this D3 that really do begin to let us down. And that's why it was so kind of appealing to have that D3 put together, because it's a much better quality with Kyogo and Daizen Maeda up front as super rares than possibly the other options we have. So Marshall, Vickers, I'm going to go Ladero just to keep it with what I think in my heart. So then it is quite a straight decision between Unal or Vickers. Or do you know what I'm actually just thinking here? In super rare 240, can I play Unal and play Tony in D3? Because I think Tony's probably a really good D3 shout. We've got 15 points remaining. I could just drop him for Kufri. Or is another defender, like Scales maybe? I could drop him for Scales. That would be fun, but again, they could concede 3. And let's take Kufri. Unal. Let's do that. And then Tony can come into D3. I think he's a bit... Tony, for me, is just as good as Daizen Maeda. You know, he's going to score a goal and get 65 plus the bonus, you know. So, yeah, I don't mind that. Tony can come in as a doppelganger. Celtic fans are going to be raging to hear me saying that, but a Kyogo doppelganger, SO5-wise. And then the other super rare, right? So I like Gabri Vega this weekend. I think playing Real Madrid isn't a bad... Ladero, thank you, Julius. Thanks for the heads up. I don't think that's a bad game for him, really. Madrid playing midweek. He's a big game player and all the rest of it. No one else really jumps out as being amazing, to be honest with you. I don't have that many great options, and he's quite a D3 player. So I think is it better to go Vega? Let's say he gets a goal against Real Madrid. Yeah, I think we get Vega in this team. And then I think, yeah, we go for this. Captain Ladero. That's decent enough. I can get behind that. I think. Or do we go Wanyama and take that huge XP? If we take the huge XP on Wanyama. It's a bit safer. Let's do it. Let's do it. Big XP on Wanyama. Loving it. Is that notification saying accepted? Love it. Good stuff. Right, sound. So how did the teams sit? We've got 5 teams. I know we've got 9 teams to pick in total. Oh, this is training. Ignore that. Okay. So 240 is looking trim and buff. All-Star Rare Pro, I feel a bit better about it being top 100 capable. I think Tony's got a great game. Wanyama's got the fixture in his favour. I like the histrionics that go around it, if that's a word. So yeah, quite chuffed with that. So what would we pick next? I've got another super rare team to pick. It's probably going to be, is it a 270 or a kickoff we're going to run? So we've got Edward and Mulgrew, of course, as we know. So who else do we have? Right, I quite fancy Mulgrew as a defender option. In midfield, I've not got any amazing options, but Vega's cool, obviously. And we've got GG. And I've got Cunha, I've got Leggett. Leggett's, I think, a bit iffy for this game. Leggett doesn't perform away from home very well, in my opinion, anyway. So, yeah, I think we could add in then Cunha into this and put Mulgrew in defence and go for kick-off unique for that team. That's probably what I'm going to do. Kick-off unique. Sorare, Mulgrew, Gabri Vega, Cunha, and Giacomakis. Captain Mulgrew. Awesome. Quite chuffed with that, I think. Or is that a bit of a waste of the Vega, perhaps? So let's double check that kickoff unique. I just want a solid mid that will play. I'm thinking Illich. Illich could be the play in here because I think Illich away to Lazio. I'm not going to play him anywhere else with any confidence. So let's just go for it. And then we've got that Vega spare in case we want him for a different division. Right, okay. 270 rare. Let's have a look at what rares we've got left to play with now. Black, Tanny. Tanny's got a great game. Tanny's got a great game. And if he's on to start, maybe Tanny's better than Marshall. Away to St. Johnson. What do we think about that? So jealous of that Vega SR. He's just, he's a beautiful card, isn't he? Late switch for Mulgrew to Ferro. Fair enough. So away to Barca, I'm not buzzing about that. I hope Tokyo's cool. Away to filling up. Right, so let's put Tanny in here, right? Robbo, one of the best fixtures of the weekend. We've not used him yet. Wirtz, we're still to use. Huge XP. Let's go Wirtz. Wow. Up front, Johnny Russell. Probably the only pick we've got. Huge XP on him as well. And then the final spot, someone that's definitely going to play and do well. Felix Nemeka is one of my shouts at the moment. Big fan of him. Angelino. How many cap points do we have remaining, in fact? 58. So, affordable only. I think anyone we would be interested in is affordable, really. Nemeka, yeah. I like Nemeka a lot. I think we'll sling him in here. Maybe Angelino. Midfielders are a bit of a premium, actually. So, and Asaka has the double game week. Asaka has a double game week. Nobody at the bottom here worth looking at, is there? Nah. Right, so the final spot, easy peasy guy. Yeah, let's go Nemeka. And we're going to captain Wirtz, because that's just how we roll. It's the first time I've put a 270 team together like that, so let's hope that actually does okay. So we've got Sean John and we've got All Black. So let's go to Champion America Rare Pro, because I think this could be a D3 that maybe if I've got the pieces for it, I could use it in our lineup. Let's see who else we've got here. So Sviatchenko's in training. He's 50-50. We're not going to gamble on him. But we also have Thiago Martins that I brought into the club this week, which is fun for me. Acevedo should play for a super rare, but rare options. Do I have anyone else? Nah, it's just Acevedo really. And then in midfield or up front, I've got Hebert and Andrade. So yeah, I can't really get Sean John into one of those teams. So Sean John, could he play 220 super rare for me then? So if we go Sean Johnson, Scales. Still got Vega to run. We'll keep him. We'll keep him. Do I have anyone else? No, maybe not. This is quite tough now, guys, the way the cards have fallen. Just the injuries really have held me back. Champion Rare Pro, could we get a team in here with All Black in goals? In defence, we've got Angelino and Mari, so we'll probably double up there, because midfield, let's have a look at Play Sharper. I've barely done that today. Normally the deadline stream, sorry guys. If there's any predicted 11s you want us to go and look at, let me know. But he's not predicted to play Angier. That would be a great game if he was to start, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. So no Soler. Ferran Torres, is he going to start? I don't think it's a great game, but if he starts, he's maybe worth playing. Let's have a peek. Rafinha and Pedri. Very unlikely Ferran starts. Yeah, so Champion Euro. Let's put Vega in for midfield. And then up front, Castellanos is suspended. None of these guys are fit. And then the extra spot, we would have another super rare to get in. We'd probably go Maffeo. None of our guys are playing or are available. And we have Iglesias as well, who we've not factored in. I guess it'd be Maffeo. And then a striker, if we could pull a striker from somewhere. Oh, guys, we've got two kind of goalkeepers that are kind of spare. I don't mind that, but I've not got great games, but maybe if I got any other cards, I'm kind of struggling to even find them in a team to play. So yeah, I think I maybe just build a 220. Have I played kickoff? Yeah, I've played kickoff. I've kept Vega for a team, which I don't think I'm going to need to do anymore. So I think I'm going to slide Vega back into that kickoff setup over Illich. And run with that. I might even just be playing less teams, guys, as a result. How many cards have I got left? I've got probably enough for one more team somewhere, but 220 rare. Let's have a look at this. So what rares do I have left, right? Let's say All Black's going to be better than Sean John, right? Who else do I have? Mari at 46. Angelino's 45, so we'll get him because he's cheaper. Who's the cheaper goalkeeper, in fact? Sean John, that's what we're doing. Midfield, Moy, so expensive for a guy that will be on the bench. Haxa, 43. Saka 35. Saka's on to play, but let's go Haxa for 43. And then I don't think Bio's on to play. I don't think I've got a striker for this team. Unless we sling in Tony into the 220 team here. And then we've got 48 points left. Who can we get in for 48 points? We want rares only. And then, actually, before I finish this, let me go and have a look at training. So I've got 5 training teams done. So let's see. I've not put Guardiola on a team. Fuck me. Or Guerrero. It's midfield it's really like, but who's playing here in midfield? Nobody. So I've got a few quality defenders. I've not got any forwards lying around. I do have a lot of defensive options. Guardiola, Guerrero, Mari, Angelino. None of them are getting a sniff this week. Which maybe I should differentiate this team up a bit. I don't see the need. I think that's a power team, to be honest. I think they're all power teams. I'm not too buzzing about the 240 team, but it should do the job. I don't think I could make it much stronger, really, other than Giacomakis, but that's being brave on him. I think Bryce and McGinn are solid. Again, Bryce could maybe make a bigger difference to the D3 team than Wanyama. How long to the deadline, guys? I'm losing the plot here. Yeah, Jota's too risky, man. If the teams you have played have more quality playing, less teams is never bad. Yeah, no, I agree. Dortmund 11, do we think it's inaccurate? Why no special weekly entry? Rainbow scarcity available. What's the special weekly? Oh. Is it the Dortmund thing? I don't think I've got 2 Dortmund players. Is it this? So card requirements, at least 2 Dortmund players. I've only got Rafi Guerrero. I don't think I've got another one. That'd have been a great shout, but so yeah, I don't think I can actually get like properly. Well, Jordan Larson will be on the bench, I think, right? So let's put who would be. Let's double check, right? So no limit. Oh no, we've got Tony. We had Tony. Let's even forget that then, right? So let's look at rares used in our lineup, and then we're looking anyone in training maybe that we want to use. Heber. He's in training. Yeah, we can use Heber. So that's fine. In defense, we've got Guerrero still. We've got Josco. I like Angelino for his points in his game and all that. I think Angelino or Pablo Mari, but we'll go Angelino. In midfield is the problem, I think, because it's Moy at 60. We've got Haxa as well. They're basically the same player, but Haxa's cheaper. So I don't mind that, actually. So we've got 41 points remaining in 220. And we can take a limited as well. Pardon me, affordable only. So let's see, who could we take? Who's going to start? We could take Tony for the limited. That's cool. We could take Saka. We could take Jordan Larson. I'm going to take Tony. That's a good team. Actually, I quite like that. Awesome. And then we've got another goalkeeper left. Can we get a 220 super rare team out? Oh, cool. I quite like the way this might fall. So we've got Oblak, and then I know I've got Iglesias super cheap. I've still got Maffeo here. Maffeo's the better of the two and more likely to start. So let's. Oh, we've got Scales at 45 also. 48 for you. Jordan Larson on the bench. And then, yeah, 36 points at the back end for affordable only. Used in our lineup. Do we have someone somewhere? So we've got Tony. We're not bringing him in here. We've got Kufri. We could still play Iglesias, so we could bring Iglesias in here, and I think he's, yeah, that's cool. I like that. How many points do we have left over? 3? Awesome. We can run with that, and what happens, happens. Cool. Now, I can breathe. I think that's the teams, guys. That is the teams I think we're going to have this week. A wee bit of jiggery pokery at the end. Right, so to recap, mad confident on All-Star Rare. That's fine. All-Star Super Rare, copy paste. 240, copy paste. Road to Glory, beautiful. 240 Super is brilliant. All-Star Rare Pro is quality as well. I am now starting to think about swapping Wanyama and Braze. And I think I am going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to swap Wanyama and Braze because I want Braze's decisive potential using in our lineup. And then would I maybe put Vega in here instead then? Yeah, I think I'd put Vega in here. No, I can't afford him. Not well. So I think that's why I didn't do that the first time. So we'll go and get... who was it we were after again? Wanyama. Oh, no, we can't do that. 3 points over again. Oh, so we do need Braze in here then. Do maybe go Vega? I guess I'm just cheating. No, stop overthinking it. I'm going to stick with Wanyama. Good game, huge multiplier. I'm going to be trying to be cheat code with that. And we need a differential in D3. Anyway, that's the 10 teams I've got for the game week. I'm not going to bother with commons. It's probably a bit too... How long do we have to the deadline? 24 minutes? Yeah, okay, let's click about some comments. Guys, you can tell me in the live chat what's going on. Quinny Jota update. What is it? Castellanos, I think, is suspended this week. Castellanos isn't going to play. What are we thinking of the chances of Thiago Almada? Thiago Almada's on to start on Play Sharper. Officially listed as questionable. Looks like game time decision personally wouldn't be on him, but I'm always hesitant with Atlanta injuries. I'm always hesitant with Atlanta injuries as well because they're just a fucking sketchy team for them, top to bottom, really, aren't they? If we're being honest. I like that 220 team, by the way. Maybe I like all my teams now, actually. I'm actually really happy with them all from top to bottom. I think they've all got their own shot, their own chances at different things for different reasons. And yeah, I think they're really well balanced. The Braze, Wanyama thing, but again, I can't fit him into the cap. I've got Kufri, who's as cheap as they come, and is I'm not going to be swapping Unal out for somebody. Yeah, that's the team. That's the team we're running. Wonder if it's maybe worth even the McGinn swap from one. No. Stop it. I'm happy, guys. I'm buzzing. Tati definitely not playing. Yeah, I think that's the way it is, isn't it? Is Tati is suspended. I put the link above. Oh, if you put it in the chat, by the way, mate, I'm not going to be able to click it. Put it in our chat. A Jota update. Let's see. Who has the ear of someone within Celtic claims Jota is struggling with an injury? Good. Well, not good, but good we have some sort of tell, you know. He got injured right at the end. Oh, Sugar, what's happened here? Stish is filled at 27th. I think it's something. Sorry, guys, I'll catch up with that properly later on. The End Product Podcast, me and Stish went out yesterday. It's on the channel now. Make sure to catch it if you missed it. And I'm buzzing for this weekend, guys. I think I'm going to be in here. Well, I'm going to be in here watching all the action unfold. I'm going to be bottling it out a D1. Yeah. Got an unconfirmed training team. Oh, with Wanyama in it, so let's fix that. And who do we want in there? Jota. Anyone else not getting trained? Do we want to get trained? Let's put Jota in here. I'm so gutted I'm not playing Edwards. He's going to score now. Just not my week for it. I just need to suck it up. The time will come again. Because some of these guys, look, I've got no Hatate. It's a huge defender forward option for me that would make that jump maybe even better looking. Kobayashi will probably look to get minutes as well ahead of Vickers after the semi-final. So, you know, just need to watch out for the Mulgrew situation. Maybe I can get another unique over the next month or so. But I think this is more of a sign of I'm almost ready to try and punch above my weight again. So yeah, maybe take that as an early indicator. And we just stick with what we know and we just go and fight this week to win as much as we can where we normally compete quite successfully. I'm probably going to drop this guy out of training because I think we've got other people now. Like, yeah, let's go and get that Hatate in, or even that Castellanos actually in there. Getting boosted up training wise. Buzzing, guys. Let me know in the live chat what division you guys are going for this week. Are you doing something different? Did you do something like me where you were really redrafting and going after it again and again and again to find out, you know, try and work out what your best combos are for deployment? We all reckon Tanny's playing. I think that was something I was worried about in the drafting system, but he's got a great fixture. And he's at home. Should I maybe even prioritize him over Marshall? Nah, don't get too complicated. Let's keep it simple. Yeah, no, I'm really excited, guys. Let me know what division you guys are going for. And there's some good football on tonight. We look forward to catching Harry, obviously, for his reward opening tonight. That should be really good fun as well. And I think, actually, I'm just going to check the programming on this because we didn't actually have it last week, okay? But normally we're able to send everyone over to Sorare TV when we finish here for the premiere of Looking Up with Laird. But I don't think we've got it. I think we're doing the premiere. I think we're just going to have it live. So when we finish here, make sure to check out Sorare TV and we'll get over there for some great content on that front. But yeah, guys, it's kind of weird. Obviously, we've lost Harry and I've just been kind of sweating the build of the teams. We've done the giveaways. We've done all that good stuff. And I don't know, guys, how will we even maybe put this in as a Road to Glory shout since Tony's in it? If this wins something, we'll give it away. If this top 500 cards, let's see. We'll see how it goes. We want the giveaway. It depends. Well, let's see how we do. I want the giveaway. I want the Road to Glory to get giveaways, but let's see how it does. It might be something naff, but if it wins something, we'll give it away. But it might not be too exciting. It is 220. We might not win anything. We'll see how it goes. And anyway, yeah, I can't say anyway enough, guys, because I'm kind of out of steam. Went through the Celtic stuff, I think, enough times. Let's have a wee look, but because sometimes, if we get the press conference out for the boys in green, then we want to be listening to it as soon as it comes out. Now, I badger them all the time to get this stuff out nice and quick, nice and early, but I think they're going to wait till bloody 3 o'clock, aren't they? 21 hours ago, yeah. They're going to wait till 3 o'clock. They're going to have us hanging on by the skin of our fingernails. Let's see, Celtic, what have you been posting? What's this, affiliates? Ooh, that's cool. Little subsidiary page, that's quite cool. I'll need to see if I can do stuff with that. Let's see, do we have any more pictures from training? Nah, just all the same ones again. Oh, well. Awesome, guys. I think we're live everywhere. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and all that fun stuff. So if you've been joining us on other platforms and stuff, I hope you have had good fun with us. I do feel like I'm going to stay to the deadline, guys, but I do feel like, yeah, I'm kind of out of steam. I kind of wish I had my partner in crime here, Harry Trade, still on the screen, or Sam Ty, the football guy, to gate crash and join us. Or if there's anything you'd like to throw at me. Oh, guys, do you know what we've not done today that I wanted to do with Harry? Let's talk about the stuff that came out yesterday, the roadmap, Lister play, and all that caper. So yeah, in the live chat, that's how we're going to finish the stream for the last half an hour, guys. Let's talk about all that stuff. Hit me up in the live chat. Let me know your thoughts and feelings. I'll go and put it all on screen. The update we got. Product roadmap. Let me know what you think about this, because I was very much... I don't like it. I don't like it. I think the Lister play thing, like, I get the strategy element of it, and I think it's a very clever strategy element. And I think it really does push a divide mid-game week between the traders and the players. And but for me, like, one of the biggest things about no, it's not one of the biggest things, right? But if I'm going to list a gang like Nico Ladero, right, he's in a big team for me this week. I might kind of want to sell Ladero, but he's got a great game this week. Then I want to just get the lineup locked, and then I just want to list him for 7 days and forget about it. And then if he's going to pop off, he does something well, that is going to gain interest in the market, and I want my guy to be sold potentially at that time and still have the benefit of locking him in for the game week. And, you know, that's transfer strategy, and that's you can, if you want to talk about Sorare, own your club and own your game and all that stuff, right? And being football club owners and all that stuff that they want, that's the gameplay they're pushing, right? No team in the world doesn't play their players if they're on the transfer list or something like that. If anything, it's the opposite. You play them more to put them in the shop window, you know. So I am overall firmly against the Lister play thing. I just think there's more negatives than pros. I'm not saying there isn't pros. I get it. But for me, I think it's a massive L, not a W at all. Adding mystery jersey into the club shop is cool. I wonder if that's going to be the only mechanism. I've heard some other people saying that. I'm not here to do a podcast on it all. Just wanted to give my 2 cents and hear your thoughts on it all as well. And some of this stuff that comes out, like, it sounds like it could be cool and could be okay. Me and Stish were talking about the XP part of this on the End Product podcast, so I won't go into that. You can catch the podcast to hear me and Stish talk about that. You can't have your cake and eat it, says Jonathan Gargi. That's exactly it. But I don't even think it's a case of having your cake and eat it. It's more a case of, you know, they're changing the rules, and, like, I don't know. It's an unnecessary ad. It really doesn't. The main purpose I think it will actually serve is they've probably noticed, and this is all speculation from me, they have probably noticed that a good amount of transactions happen over the weekend. People are on their phone, they're chatting in Discord, they're doing trades and buys and all the rest of it. And if everyone's on their phone at the weekend doing deals with each other, and you maybe also notice that maybe auctions actually maybe even dip over the weekend because people aren't tuning into auctions to get cards, they'll just go on the secondary and scoop it. Because somebody's just locked the guy into a team now and is quite happy to sell him on. Then it's maybe a wee bit of rev maximization from Sorare. It's like, well, during the game week, we're the only party in town for the cards that we want to sell, you know, because they decide what cards are going to sell and they know when they're going to sell, and they'll be able to work all this out now. So I think it's maybe a bit of, it's a very clever bit of business management. I don't think it's a good move for the game overall. How many people when they're new are going to list the cards and sell it, and it kills their team, and you're going to need to explain it to them, and it was like, oh, I was 5th and now I'm nothing, you know? Somebody sends them an offer, they don't know any better. Asking for problems. That's all it is. I like this a lot. All this kind of stuff's always good. And then this is another one that was firmly on my to-do list. Sorare teams are quality. They look quality. But it's very difficult. No one has a uniform. This is the best way to screenshot your team kind of idea. So if we can have something that does become quite uniform, becomes quite recognizable across social media as a Sorare team, then I think we'll all be quite happy with that. It's an indirect way of screwing loans. I thought at first it would be something to do with anti-multi accounting. That was my first thought. Because it just gives you such if you are a multi-accounter or a loaner, you've got such a narrow window to move pieces back around again. So it's a wild disruptor to that. And if that was the genesis, I can get why they've implemented it, but I do think the negatives outweigh the pros. Pavel has good of loads SRs if anyone's looking. Does he? Me and Pavel are big pals, by the way. I'll have you know. So let's see what Pavel's got. Super rares, only faves. Let's see what jumps out at us. Oh, Sorare. Robbo. Kyogo. Oofed. Pavel does have some good SRs. Joey Veerman. Oof. These are just my favourites. God knows what your favourites will show you. He's had that Rodrigo for a while. So Rooter, obviously crap now. Robbo's quite spicy. The Kyogo's quite spicy to get that off a Pavel. That would be fun. I actually really want another Kyogo as well. Interesting. I don't need another super striker. I'm going to talk myself out of this before I talk myself into it. How's he doing? He's got 3 uniques that are my favourites. I wonder who they are. Mickey Yaman. I'm messaging Pavel. Messaging Pavel. Alright, buddy. That's how I message Pavel. I'm like, hey, pal. How's it going, pal? How's it going, buddy? I'm only joking. Me and Pavel are pals, but we're not mad pals. Oh, yes, we've got some good negotiations maybe to catch up on, so that's good. Right, where are you, Pavel? There you're there, buddy. Let's see what Pavel says to it. I don't really want. I do want a Yaman, but Pavel's got it, you know, so it's maybe gettable. He's got the Gil unique as well. Wow. It's just a good update to the platform. I get what you're saying, Jonathan, as well. Like, it does clear the market out of all the kind of like Pavel listings, you know. So then, yeah, whatever. But word on the street is Pavel wears Spider-Man socks. Pavel's definitely got Spider-Man socks on. I get that, Jonathan. And actually, I say the strategy part of it, I think is really clever. I think it does bring out a really clever strategy element, but I don't think there's a net gain from this innovation, personally. Right. Let me double check. Teams are looking good and sorted. We've got 10 teams, right? All-star rare, super rare, 240. I'm just freaking out, guys, because we've had last minute changes. I'm freaking out. I'm missing something pure obvious, which we haven't done as of yet. Let's check Celtic on YouTube. Let's see if we've got this little training video out yet, or the press conference or something, man. Nah, they're going to leave it till 8 minutes to the deadline, guys. Wow. Pavel's got a great deal there, hasn't he? I wonder if he would just be generous and donate a card to Quinny 3001. That would be nice of him, wouldn't it? I've used all my goalkeepers. Yep, I've used all my goalkeepers. I've used all my cards, basically. We've just not got places for Guerrero and Guardiola, which is quite, quite the thing. I need another goalkeeper, probably, actually. But where would I play them? I need another super rare goalkeeper is really what I need. Yeah. We are less than 10 minutes to the deadline, guys. Giving up on drafts? No, Ian. I'm actually going to start taking them a bit more seriously. But just this week, I can't be gassed. Like, I've had too much last minutes going on. I'm not going to bother with them, but I've not given up on them. If anything, the opposite. I want to try and go at them a bit harder and do it a bit better content-wise, have a bit more fun with it. So yeah. That gallery buy is mad, man. That guy had some quality cards. I'll have a look at the drafts if he's want, but like as I say, I've not. Yeah, let's just register some teams there. Oh, brilliant! Flecken's playing Schalke. Let's go Delict, and let's go. Oh, I haven't even looked at the predicted 11s. Let's just go Bellingham, Werner. Brandt's playing, so let's just play Brandt, and then Captain Brandt in this team. Probably get no shot. We're just going to click through them, guys, before the deadline. Just see what we've got here. So Mannone to lose. Ream, Strasbourg. I'm probably going to take Mannone, but I think Mannone is at the risk, guys, of getting dropped. It's quite possible. Vogel's been back on the bench, so I don't know the state of play over there, but Leon, Marseille. That's a big game this week. Kolasinac or Tagliafico? I'm going to take Kolasinac. Spearings or Soler. Let's go Spearings, and then we're going to go Messi, and then Cherky. So we're going to change Kolasinac to Tagliafico. Captain Messi, of course. So it's the only thing you can do in this division is Captain Messi. If you don't, you're not playing. All Black's the only keeper we're going to be running with. In defence, I'm going to go Arnau Martinez, Brais Mendes, Gries, and then we're going to fill out with Vega. Captain Brais. That could be a fun team. Not going to hold my breath on it, of course. MLS Amateur, who are we playing with? Burki away to the Rapids. Ymar at home to Minnesota. Yes, please. Thiago Almada, let's roll the dice. Talis Magno looks set to start. And Druise, since Jordan Morris is a question mark. And we'll captain Almada. Being at home is always fun for Atlanta. In the Premier League, what we're going to run with in goals, it's going to be a guy on the bench or a guy that's going to get hammered. Let's do a swap. Can we get a swap in? We probably can. All right, so we're going to send out Forster probably. I don't know if there's going to be many options to bring in his place, to be honest with you. 43 points. Navas, Lloris. I could take Lloris. Pickford, Sanchez, anyone decent that's down here? I might just be taking Lloris. Yeah, I think I might just be taking Lloris for the convenience. We'll deal with this later potentially, or maybe let's see. Is there someone else I could draft out? I don't like the look of. He's injured. Sabitzer. We've got Kane. So we'll play Kane, Saka, Van Dijk, and we need a new goalkeeper and an extra player. Pick first because we need the points to be a bit more flexible for the keeper. Who are we taking? Jose Sa at 50. Guaita, is he injured? Oh, so it's going to be that Sam Johnson guy, isn't it? How much is he? Sam Johnson, 40 points. Lovely. And then in midfield, we've got 51. Don't care about their name anymore. 51 points. Best midfielder we can get this game week looks to be... We're getting on a 54. At least say 50. Right, so 51. Check the Curry. How does he score? Kind of okay, not big. Foden, NG. Buendia. Maybe. Willock. Time is against me. I do need to remind myself of that at this point. I think that's what we'll go with. Foster and Sabitzer out. Sam Johnson and Buendia in. Feels a very sensible set of trades. And alongside the likes of Kane, Saka and Van Dijk, this could be a good one. And I think we just have to captain Saka. Playing, yeah. Let's go for it. And then finally, Serie A. Have we got time for it? I think we're just about going to get in at the deadline here. Deal with an advert, guys. Thank you very much if you've put up with it. I appreciate it. It helps support the channel. We're probably going to go with Magic Mike, just to play safe. We don't want to double jinx the goalkeeper. We'll play Tio. Sensei. Berardi missed the last game. Immobile's been in an accident. Let's go Berardi. And I say Cravadonna. We're not losing any sleep over this. We'll see how it goes. Could be good fun. Should be good fun. Awesome. Quinny Pavel has a unique. Hendo, you've missed. I've already seen it. I've sent him a message saying, Pavel, what's the dealio? Any rewards this midweek, Harrison? No, I didn't. Managed 97 for an All-Star Rare. Little bit of ETH in a tier 3. Harrison Clark, well done, my man. Big Phil Bill to get a DA for Bournemouth. No thanks. Just stick him in now, mate. Coins. That's true. And Vogel is 100% on Play Sharper. Says me. Yeah, I think he's coming back, isn't he? And yeah, I think we're almost there, guys, at the deadline. We're just about there. We just squeezed the drafts in, guys. We have, and you can see it here, 40 seconds to go to the deadline. The teams for FC Barcelona, they're all complete, all set. I'm almost getting sick of the sight of them at this point, so I don't know how you guys feel. But I think all my ducks are in a row. They're all fully optimized, what divisions they're in, blah, blah, blah. And let's see how well we go. Yeah, I'm not holding my breath on a lot of it. Past the top 5-6 teams, I've got some real hope. So yeah, 270, both the 240s, and then all 3 All-Stars. So that's 6 teams I'm really excited for. Never mind the Road to Glory team as well. I think we're going to be at deadline any moment now, guys. And yeah, if there's anything from the announcement we're still taking a trod over, I'll pull it back up on the screen. You can feel free to let me know. Anything he's had, any reaction or any thoughts or feelings or discussion points he's wanted to have with us. I'll sit and chill out with you for a minute, and then I need to love yous and leave yous and get stuck into the game week. There we go. Feels like we're in now. Good luck all. Happy game week, everyone. A lot of us normally leave at the deadline of the stream. So looking up with Laird is now on Sorare TV. It should be anyway. Sorare TV on YouTube. That's Sam Tai, who's here in the chat. Harry Trades, who was here for a short while earlier on. And Andy Laird, head of content, Sorare Data. They're on Sorare. They should be on Sorare TV. Then I'm pretty sure they are. And yeah,